January 2010, and the Kingdom of Bahrain welcomes the international aviation sector to the heart of the Middle East. The cream of the world's aircraft manufacturers have been invited to do business in a unique environment, the first ever Bahrain International Air Show. The story begins at Sakhir, a remote desert airfield on Bahrain's western coastal plain. Until recently, this was a quiet place, a runway with basic facilities.
Sakhir Air Base, it was barren land basically. There were no facilities, there were no taxiways, the runway was in bits. Building Sakhir was basically building it from scratch.
Sakhir was sleeping, but less than a kilometre from the runway, the same desert had spawned an extraordinary high-tech oasis. Bahrain's Formula One Grand Prix facility was completed in 2004 and has since become the undisputed home of motorsport in the Middle East. Soon after Bahrain's first Formula One race in 2004, an idea emerged to transform Sakhir Airfield.
This wall will be clean, and when you have a nice...
The experienced team from Farnborough International were invited to design and build the ultimate business-to-business air show.
I think Sakhir Air Base has given us, as a blank canvas, a fantastic opportunity. For us at Farnborough, this is a dream come true. It's just there, and we're able to create the perfect VIP experience from actually nothing.
Transforming a barren airbase into a world-class exhibition facility was a monumental task. Work began in June 2009 and continued flat out for 6 months.
The 2.5 square kilometer of asphalting has been work conducting in that area. There have been more than over 1 million of man hours.
As work continued at the airfield, support for Bahrain's new venture was building.
Bahrain has always been a great place from which to do business. It's a centre that people look to. It has deep history, a very long track record of successful operation and cooperation in the region. I think it's just a natural stopping off point and a stepping off point.
That track record stretches back 4,000 years, to a time when Bahrain was the capital of Dilmun, a successful maritime civilization that dominated trade in the Gulf for over 1,000 years. More recently, Bahrain has led the way with a long list of innovations. One milestone is especially important to the airshow project. Since 1932, Bahrain has been at the heart of aviation development in the Gulf. A busy modern airshow can be an endurance test. Crowds of delegates, vast exhibition halls, and no privacy. But Bahrain's event has been designed to be different. With just 40 main exhibitors housed in purpose-built luxury chalets, the show will cater to an exclusive guest list.
We've got delegations coming in, heads of state, and it's just giving that wonderful experience of doing business, not fighting through exhibition halls. It's just meeting them, talking to them, and of course seeing a fantastic air display as well.
This new approach has touched a chord among the aviation sector's blue-chip organisations.
As far as I can see, anybody who's anybody from the Gulf will be there, and from much wider afield. So it's down to the companies to make it work. All you can ask for the Kingdom of Bahrain to do is to lay it on. Industry has to make it worthwhile, and I'm sure we will.
There are a lot of defense shows, trade shows, if you will, but this one, the format is different, and it's an agreeable format.
It will be an environment where I think it'd be easier to do strategic deals, to do deals that are one-on-one.
Bahrain plays an important part in the Gulf and the GCC area, so we'd like to think that we'll see a lot of our customers and prospects there, and there may be the opportunity to sell a few of our aircraft.
I think the concept of the show is outstanding. It's bespoke, it's very focused, it's absolutely at the top end of security and defence technologies. It'll be an absolute blockbuster.
This level of enthusiasm augurs well for an event that will showcase the Kingdom of Bahrain and its capabilities.
We are showing to the world that Bahrain, with its small size, can handle a major event. As far as the economy is concerned as well, it is important for the economy of Bahrain and for the economy of the world to put the people together. Remember that Bahrain has always been in the center of the Middle East, linking the West to the East. And so for Bahrain it is very important to regain its position in the aviation history and leading in the aviation history as well.
With its dramatic desert setting, its luxurious facilities, and its spectacular air displays, including exclusive unmanned air vehicle demonstrations, the Bahrain International Air Show is ready to welcome the world.
January 2010, I think, will be a fantastic event. Bahrain is a wonderful place to do business, and with the hospitable Bahraini people and the history that we have in terms of hospitality is something which I know will make the Bahrain Air Show a huge success.
Bahrain International Air Show 2010. Welcome to the friendliest skies in the Gulf.